some people say this on the stage, to my bafflement, and Satyam, my brother who co-wrote the book with me, Born on the Mountaintop, and we spoke for 3-4 years together. We have been extremely critical in our private lives of anybody standing on a podium and making these outlandish proclamations. Because how can you know when anyone will experience a change? How can one know? You don't know how ready someone is. For some people, yes, it could be instant because they have been working and working, getting themselves ready for that change. But to tell everyone that I'm going to get you from point A to point B, and what I've heard people say is, I'm going to get you to where, nirvana. I'm going to get you to complete liberation within 3 days, within 7 days. Is really, how can anyone take responsibility for the outcome of another person? I've been in the healing field for some time. I don't know when someone's going to go have their major breakthrough. All you can do is facilitate and support. And if you're positive in the industry and from my perspective, truly sincere, you're not trying to impose your own views on someone. This is really critical. This is where, in the slow thought you've heard me say, is I've tried to draw people's awareness to the fact that a lot of what we do is we borrow people's ideas. And what I'm really trying to caution people against is letting other people impose their own ideas on them. And this imposition occurs when we are looking for someone else to tell us the way. Show me the way. Well, when you come into the world, or you come into a situation looking for someone to prescribe to you what you need to do, tell me from the 7 steps that I need to take to get from point A to point B, well, you're looking for someone else to be your guide. So then in that case, you're looking to almost cut yourself off from your own inner guide, from your own inner guidance, from your own. You've said, hey, I'm going to take my own inner light out of the scenario and let someone else lead me to the promised land. Very dangerous stuff, and I'm very disappointed to say that majority of the people out there are looking for that. And so Satyam and I have had to take a stand where we said, it's easy to sell that. It's easy to sell the quick pill, the magic pill that's going to get you that's going to alleviate all your problems, but it's a lie. It's a complete lie. It's much harder to invite people to do the work that they need to do for themselves and say, hey, look, I can't tell you the answers, but the answers are in you. And if you're willing to do the work, and if you're willing to confront yourself, if you're willing to create that space where you can get in tune with who you are, where you can start to open a dialogue with yourself, if you're willing to face your own inner contradictions, if you're willing to go into the discomfort, then you're ready for inner work. But if you're just looking to change a situation, if you're looking to just get rid of something, then you're just looking for a quick fix, a band-aid solution, just looking to lose weight, just looking to make $1 million, quick money, just looking to gain attention, just looking to fix the marriage problem really quickly, just so you can go back to your old patterns of behavior. Well, good luck to you. And believe me, there is someone out there to sell you that quick fix easily and make a quick buck off of you. But this is where I think the email that I got by Russell is kind of misdirected. Some part of it is misdirected discussion as to how much people charge for the seminar. Look, if people are willing to pay X amount for a seminar, whether it be $5,000, $10,000, or $100,000, that's their choice. Who are you or me to decide what the price figure should be? If people see value in something, they'll pay the money for it. But the question is, more important is, what's the process? Is the process allowing one to get in touch with their own self, or is it about having a process shoved down their throat where they're being told what to think and how to get there? There's a big difference between the two. I don't like to get in prices because I think, hey, look, there are people who can be called, celebrity speakers like Cosby or, that come for an event, fly in. I've heard Jay Leno that could charge $100,000 for showing up for an event. Is that wrong? If a corporation invites these guest speakers to come and pays them $100,000 to come for like 5-10 minutes or 15-20 minutes, and they fly off after that and they get paid $100,000, $500,000, who's to decide? If the people on, the actors that are on the Friends, the Friends episodes, we all know Friends from TV, the TV show, were paid $500,000 each for a 20-minute TV show, is that wrong? The economics is the economics of capitalism. Who's to debate that? As long as you're participating in it, it's about value, and people assign value. But I think the more important question is, what are your intentions as self-help consumers? And I tell you, what I find is people are looking for quick fixes, and that's the real problem. And secondly, when you're looking for a quick fix, hey, I forget to shut off my phone as usual. When you're looking for a quick fix, well, then you're going to be led down the road. You're going to be your vulnerabilities are going to be taken advantage of. Whether someone's selling you a product, promising you that you're going to feel better about yourself if you consume this beer, or if you wear this acne, if you pimple reduction cream, or this makeup from these special exotic fruits from somewhere in South America, and you rub it on your body and you're gonna look like a supermodel. Well, hey, our vulnerabilities are being manipulated, for sure. But it's you and I that are allowing that manipulation to take place. It's you and I that are falling for the sales pitch, because we're not able to look at our vulnerabilities long enough. We're just looking at getting rid of the surface, getting rid of the symptoms. Again, back to the headache. Just alleviate my headache. Just make me look good. Make me get the guy that I'm looking for, the girl that I'm looking for. I'm so exhausted by that. It's so nauseating. And I've been in the situations where I realize that, here I am trying to make a livelihood in this industry, and people are looking for quick fixes. They're looking for me to tell them that I'm going to take them to the promised land. Well, I've taken a long break from the industry. I have, as a primary livelihood, as a consequence of not being able to answer that riddle of how to attract people to what I believe is a great inner work seminar without having to sell it in a way that is compromising to my own integrity and is the lie. So it's a deep issue, but I tell you, people who sell from the platform, they have to use a lot of, often to succeed. They don't have to, but they choose to use a lot of techniques that manipulate people's vulnerabilities and people's needs for quick fixes, because they're looking for an answer, a quick answer. What's interesting is the window to sincere self-transformation does open when things are falling apart in our life. We're going through marriage problems, or we're going through career problems, or we're going through the old way of thinking, the old way of processing emotions, or our old states of being are being challenged, or they're flaring, flaring up is another way of saying it, but patterns that have been really in the background have come to the surface. Destructive patterns have come to the surface, and we're forced to confront them. But what happens is that instead of truly looking at what's happening behind the scenes, we just try to restore our old way of life. And that's where that window of opportunity becomes a closed door. And who's to say? I don't think inner work is for everybody. I've heard, even when I talk about self-awareness and deep inner work, I've heard lots of people tell me that it's hard.